Hey guys, welcome back. You may be listening to the legendary Tina Turner's music. Look, the star energy. Yes, Wheel of Fortune. she's Jupiter energy. Six of Wands. Oh my goodness, the energies will always match. You could be an entertainer here. Maybe you're watching some music videos today. Yeah, you could be in your 40s. 46 is here. 46-year-old Leo, you strong. Now you might be strong. Maybe the legendary Tina Turner wants you to be strong. Okay, be strong. Okay, period. She could be frequenting your orbits. Period. Yeah, I see the judgment angel Gabriel. Ooh. Thank you, Father God, for Archangel Gabriel. You're privileged. I mean, to have his... Okay, to have him show up like this. He showed up for you. You're privileged. He's showing up for you. You're privileged. Period. He's royalty. Period. The Emperor. Period. The energies will always match. He's. Hey, maybe you are strong. He's keeping an eye on a strong person here. Now this could be you, and it's possible that it could be. Your name could be Kanika. I'm getting Kanika energy here. You could be in Chicago here. Yeah. My goodness. Yeah, you could be pretty successful here. Or, the world energy. The world justice. With the death energy next to the lovers. Oh my goodness. But take this message how it resonates. Archangel Gabriel is keeping an eye on a strong person here. Period. He absolutely can do this. Now, if this is you show up as somebody that is spiritually gifted. You may be someone that is a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Significant water position in your natal chart. Heavy Scorpio here. Scorpio is Pluto. Pluto is the underworld. You may connect with people that have crossed over. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But I get Scorpio, Pisces pretty heavy right here. All the water signs, but Scorpio stands out the most. Pluto is the underworld. My goodness. You may be connecting. There's a lot. You show up as a high priestess energy. High priest energy. They may be connecting to your frequency at this time. Literally. Yeah. Do not be afraid. The Two of Pentacles. Do not be afraid. Yeah, the Five of Swords. You could be like justice. They want justice. Some people want justice. Some people, I don't know. I'm not going to do a lot of talking about it, but it's possible that you could be connecting with people that have passed on here. They have experienced injustices. Hey, maybe they want their story told here, or they just want to say, hey. Period. Yeah, you show up as justice. They want to say, hey, justice. Hey, justice. You could be a Capricorn male. Capricorn male here. 42 years old. You could be a male psychic. Hey, male psychics. Okay. They be on it. The male psychics, bruh, they be so gifted. You just be like, wow. They so accurate, too. Just mind-blowing. You could be an oracle. My goodness gracious. Wow. You could probably, too. You could be pretty powerful here. You could be a guy here. Capricorn. Psychic male. Period. I see the justice energy with the Three of Cups. This feels like, man, this feels like the judge. It's like when you're inside of the courtroom, and then you see all the people inside the courtroom. You feel like the judge, and then there's people that are waiting. You could be a psychic here. They want you to tell their story here. They're waiting to get their turn to tell their story here. It's something like that here. You could be 33 years old. You may be able to channel a lot of people. A lot of people. You may have a supportive partner here. My goodness gracious. Yeah, you could be 33 years old, 35 years old, 56 years old. The third house is Mercury. Mercury. Mercury is a planet of communications. They want to communicate. You may be a psychic. Those that have crossed over may know who you are. They may frequent your orbit. From the youngest to the oldest, you may have all kind of stories that you have experienced. My goodness. Take this message how it resonates. Yeah, the Four of Swords with the Five of Swords next to the Magician. The fourth house with the fifth house. I feel like the fourth house with the fifth house, it shows us you carrying out your tasks, period. You could be a psychic, clairvoyant. You may be profoundly gifted, period. You may channel other psychics, mediums. You may see them in the spirits, period. I mean, especially if you see somebody, if you see like a world famous psychic, oh my God, like a world famous huge psychic in the spirit, especially if they crossed over, oh my God, that could be like a strong indication of a gift that you have. They're coming to say hello. I get Tupac's energy here. You may be picking up on his energy here. Yeah, you could be 45 years old. You could be an older person here. Period. The Four of Wands. The Four of Wands? What? The Four of Wands with the Tower gives me heaven. It gives me heaven vibes with the Magician energy. Dang, what is this? I don't know. You may be powerful in the spirit, high ranking in the spirit. Yeah, Queen of Cups can show a psychic. Damn. The Two of Swords says, hey, don't block these energies or don't be afraid. The Two of Swords says, don't be afraid. Period. You might be scared. Some people they can't handle it. That's why you see some people, God doesn't, some people gifts, they be doormat because you have to be ready. You hear some people say, oh, I want to see an angel. I want to see an angel. Maybe you may not be able to handle the sight of that. It may make you faint. So he doesn't show you. I mean, it's possible. It's like you had to be ready, matured for this type of level. These type of gifts. This type of unveiling. Dang. This is deep right here. It's like, don't be afraid. Look at the death energy. The Ace of Swords truth. You could be 35 years old. The Lovers with the Ace of Wands. You may have a supportive partner. You might be keeping them safe. The Knight of Swords. Yeah. You may not play about your partner. Somebody got you as their partner. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. The Eight of Cups. Yeah. The Chariot. The Eight of Cups with the Chariot. Queen of Pentacles. It's like you get a case and then you handle the case and then you move on. That's the vibe. The Queen of Pentacles with the Chariot lets me see this in the Eight of Cups. The energies have to move on. If you watch the movie Ghost, you see Whoopi Goldberg. She plays this character in the movie Ghost. She plays the psychic medium. Period. Wow, the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Somebody may be jealous of a gift that you have to the point where they may have wanted to sabotage you. That's here. Maybe, God wanted you to see certain people before he unveiled certain things for your protection. Take this message how it resonates. The Ace of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. It's possible here. The Ace of Wands came out in the reverse. Like, oh my God. Next to the Chariot here. You definitely could have had somebody that may have been jealous of you here. They could have been looking at you from a financial aspect. The Ace of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles. You're doing something real big here that's just look at the Devil showed up. Oh my God. The Devil with the death energy. My goodness. That's Capricorn here. That's Saturn energy. That's Mars's energy. Wow. Mars and Saturn. You could get justice for people that have crossed over here. They want justice. Maybe you're the justice energy. They want their story to be told. They want you to hear them out. Hey, this is what happened to me. You ever watch the show Unsolved Mysteries? They have those shows where you see the psychics. The psychics get the information. They could just be at home. They could be working. They could be walking. They just get the information. It's not advisable to try to hurt a psychic. Period. They're a channeler. You could be a channeler here. The Knight of Wands with the Knight of Wands, the death energy. That's Saturn energy. That is the Sun's energy, and Mars's energy. Yeah, you powerful. You powerful. It's something about your power. Like God powers you up. He physically does something here concerning you. Take this message how it resonates. Yes, this is the truth. It's your energy. The Ace of Cups. Dang. Woo. People may have tried to attack you while you were asleep or in a dream state. They may have tried to manipulate something regarding the psychic in the dream state. I hear the readers talk about that. Dang. November the 19th. There may have been some sort of attempt to have your intuition be thrown all the way off. You can be profoundly intuitive. Your intuition is your gift. It's like people want you to take their case. Okay, these energies, they want, hey. If you watch the movie Ghost, you see the spirits in the room with Whoopi Goldberg. They all want her to kind of hear them. Okay? I see that here. Wow. You could be 48 years old, 58. You definitely could be older here. Ooh, the 12th house is here. 12th house reveals it. You see, you're the 12th house's energy. You're the Justice energy. You're Mars's energy. You could fight for people fight for justice for people, some being made fair for people that maybe not be, that can't speak for themselves no more, or that just, you could speak up for people that are maybe scared to speak up for themselves. Or they just may want you to comfort them. That's here. You could be a profoundly gifted medium, psychic medium. Your name could be Evelyn. You could be a Taurus. Dang. Taurus can show us you being stable. Your energy, grounding, stable. Make people feel safe. I mean, the Taurus energy, they can make you feel safe. My goodness. You're pretty smart here. The King of Swords is smart. I mean, he can show us someone that's intelligent. There could be a guy here that gave you a hard time here, Divine Feminine. He was looking at something from a financial aspect. You out here helping people on a spiritual type of level. He was like trying to count your pockets here. Take this message how it resonates. You could be a healer. Yeah, the Page of Cups is here. The Page of Cups is a psychic. It can show a psychic. 36-year-old psychic is here. Damn. You could have people in your family here that don't even know how. You could have some family members that may not know the significance of your gifts, the magnitude of how gifted you are. My goodness. October the 3rd could be your birthday. Your Justice energy. You come here to help. Man, you Pluto here. You Pluto and your Venus. You look good. You don't look like somebody that could work with the underworld, or you know what I'm saying? People wouldn't look at you and think that. Okay. They won't look at you and just say like, damn, this person is that. And you could probably channel. It's so scary. Okay. They come to you. That's a good thing that's how you can tell somebody that's authentic, you know. You may not be somebody that's probing and looking and digging. It kind of just comes to you. Okay. But you probably wouldn't be wrong if you was to look into something. Maybe God wants you to. It doesn't mean you speak about it. You have to learn when to speak and when not to speak, and what to say and what not to say, and when to say it and how to say it, if you even want to say it. Some people never reveal their gifts. They never speak about it. Period. My goodness. You may like the legendary boxer Sonny Liston. You could be a boxer here. Wow. So I see the 10 of Pentacles here with the 6 of Pentacles. Your lineage, your family, your bloodline. they got a real. Ooh, you could be famous on TV. You could work for a major government or a police department. Maybe a group of psychics here. I heard a reader speak about that. You could work with a group of psychics. My goodness. You don't necessarily, you see some psychics, they have to be on location. They have to be in the area. But some psychics don't have to be. They could be a country away. They could just get the information. But you may be someone that don't have to go on location. But some psychics, every psychic is different. And maybe God will call you to that point where you be on location. I mean, if you're working with a police department, yeah, you may be so gifted you may not need that though. My goodness gracious. The 9 of Cups with the Queen of Swords. So we got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Divine masculine, divine feminine. These people are profoundly gifted. Do not hurt them. That's their gift. The Page of Pentacles. They're gifted. I feel like the 10 of Pentacles with the 10 of Cups is the kingdom of heaven. It shows your bloodline too. Your family members. Your ancestors. Yeah. Your name could be Charles. Your name could be Percy. You may see people show up to you before they pass away as well, or after they pass away. You may have experience with this. Take this message how it resonates. The 7 of Wands is here. Your name could be Richard for sure. You could be a Virgo. You're protected. 7 of Wands shows you being protected by God. Look, there go God, the sun energy. He's keeping you safe. You're his child. You're his baby. You're his child. Period. Wow. You could be 57. I definitely see an older psychic here. Period. This could be you in the future. Just take the message how it resonates. Your name could be Darlene. My goodness. So 97 is here, collective. Take what you need from this message and just leave the rest. Maybe you have a child that's profoundly gifted, or a sister or a father. Maybe your husband, your boyfriend. They could be profoundly gifted. Man, you got to be sensitive with that person. You never know you never know when the energy is going to come to them. Okay? Or they may not know. The psychic may not. It may just come to them. Yeah, you could be 55 years old here. My goodness gracious. 55 is Taurus's energy. I told you that Taurus energy. You make people feel safe. Maybe energies that have passed on. They come to you. They want comfort. Okay, you're comforting. People that are sick, you make them comfortable. Okay. People that are sad or depressed, you may pick up on their energy. My goodness. You may have people that may want to know about certain things regarding finances for their loved ones that's passed away as well. That's gonna be up to you whether or not you want to release certain type of information. Go watch the movie Ghost. You see Whoopi Goldberg's character. That's you. Okay, you see Patrick Swayze. He was able to get into her body. She was like, "You could use my body." I mean, you may not feel comfortable with that. Okay, period. Because he wanted to dance with his beloved, Demi Moore. Okay, she allowed him. Okay, period. Yeah, she was so gifted. He said your mother would be proud of you. Yeah, I see 911. You're a light worker. Period. Your mother would be proud of you. Your father would be proud of you. Your grandmama, your daddy, they may be, your ancestors may be like, "Oh my God, that's our baby." Yes. Period. Yeah. You may have seen some of your relatives that passed away. You may have seen them before your gifts came all the way into fruition, and they may have scared you. There's a need not to be scared here. Period. Wow. The legendary Otis Redding. You may be listening to some of his music here. Period. Wow. I see October the 3rd. That's Libra's energy. Libra shows justice. Period. You're the justice. You're the justice. Period. Divine Masculine shows up as a psychic here as well. He shows up as a psychic here. Period. Your name could be John. You could like the psychic John Edwards. You see, he has an audience. There's some psychics that do. Does he have an audience? Go look it up. I think he has an audience. Okay, don't quote me. Go look it up. But you may have an audience here. Okay. I picked that up earlier, like a courtroom, and you're sitting where the judge sits, and then you got the people in the courtroom. These are all the spirits, and they want you to hear them. That's the audience energy here. My goodness. You may have had a lightning bolt come through your house, okay? Period. Take this message how it resonates. Let's go ahead and close this out. Yeah, somebody may have been jealous as heck of you. They were looking at you from a financial standpoint. Man, yeah, somebody, this could have been an old lover. We see the lovers. They may not be instability concerning a lover or old lover energy. This could be emotional. They may have wanted to control you. You could be an angel. We keep seeing this energy. Yeah, you're not this. Oh boy, man, it's sad. Let's see what else. It's sad that they may have wanted to try to control the narrative concerning somebody that's big here. They're huge. It's bigger than them wanting to have some sort of control over the narrative in which something is supposed to go here. This is God's plan. You're healing. You're healing. Yes. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Wow. You could be charismatic. Successful. Wow. I see Psalms 91. Go read Psalms 91. You could be someone that shows consistency. You're consistent. Okay? You're consistent despite what you've been through. You're pretty consistent here. You're born with rare gifts. You're both chosen. So you could have a soulmate. You both were born with rare gifts. Yeah. You could be a Polarian starseed. Oh my goodness, a Polarian? You're like one of the first. You travel from a higher dimension here, and you actually chose to incarnate into a physical vessel. One of the first. There's healing taking place. I see improvement concerning your health. That's improving. The 6th house. Congratulations. Period. That's good. That's the justice. You got to be healthy. It's got to be fair. It's got to be made fair for you. You're doing, you as a giant. Right? I'm going to call you giants. Man. The color black means protection. You're protected. The color black can show evil too. It can show the unknown. The color black. The color black is associated with the root chakra. It shows our primal instincts as well as protection against negative energy. The color black can show a powerful grounding and protective force. There's somebody that's committed to their mission. They're protected. That go to movie Ghost. I told you. There it go. You're Whoopi Goldberg's character in the movie Ghost. You may have encountered some reptilian starseeds. You may like the movie Dreamgirls. I see Archangel Zaddiel. He's the righteousness of God here. He carries the flame of righteousness and forgiveness. He will help us in releasing and forgiving. You see? You encountered a reptilian starseed that may want your forgiveness here. They were trying to control the narrative. Period. Maybe they wanted to spend lavishly. Lavish spending with Jupiter being here. They got some sort of regret. They may have tried to start a battle here to get some money against an angel because they wanted to spend lavishly. Look at the color gold. My goodness. This could have been a karmic couple. Yeah. I see the color purple here. It represents wisdom and intuition. It's associated with our third eye. You see that third eye? Your third eye is open. Third eye is the fire of lights. Wow. Wow. The third eye is the sixth chakra. It's the bridge between the physical and the spiritual realms. You're a bridge between the physical and the spiritual world. You're that bridge. Is it Jacob that wrestled with the angel? There's something like that here. You're in the physical, but you connect with the spirit. You're in the spirit, but you're in the physical. You're in, I don't know what this is. It's like, Lord, oh my goodness. You're like a bridge between the physical world and the spiritual world. So I see Venus and Jupiter. You definitely could have a soulmate. Period. Venus and Jupiter and the moon. It can give wealth here. The blessings of Saturn cannot be ignored. Okay, you could have a blessed Saturn position. That could show good health as well, because Saturn, he governs diseases. Saturn can show diseases here. Okay, period. You could have a well-placed Saturn position indicating wealth and good health. Disciplined, responsible. Okay, period. Let's see what else is here. Let's go ahead and close this out. You're a pretty big deal here. Somebody was not worth it. Didn't she say that in the movie The Color Purple? He ain't worth it. Period. She's not worth it. Yeah, they wasn't worth it. It wasn't. They not worth it. You left somebody behind that wasn't. They was not worth it. Okay, they were just looking at something from a financial standpoint. Okay, yeah, I see the number 38. 38, 11, 18. It will show up in your spiritual records about somebody that's more in that lower energy of Scorpio that wanted to be some sort of problem with somebody that's got a bigger mission here. It's bigger than what this person was up to out here. Yeah, they were looking at something once again from a financial standpoint. They lack discipline and they're not courageous. Period. Wow, 39 shows them as a thief. The thief was watching, or they're being observed. Your ancestors are aware. The number 1111. I see 1218. The 12th house reveals it. Revealing a thief. Period. I see 999, 39. They're a thief. Thief of Jupiter. They were trying to get some money here, or you're Jupiter. They were trying to steal from you. Let's see what else is here. I see 811, Leo. 118, Scorpio. 292, Aquarius energy. 131, Capricorn. Your name could be Nathan. Nathaniel. Be brave. You're in the flow here. Period. Oh my God. This is crazy. I'm picking up on that show Touched by an Angel, and I'm also channeling that movie A Date with an Angel. This is some sort of attempt to heist an angel or exploit an angel, or oh my God, that's crazy. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Somebody really just out of their damn mind. They owe a karmic debt. Yeah, they were dangerous here. My goodness. Let's go ahead and close it out. Take what you need from this message. Yeah, I see extreme magnitude. There was a very dangerous person here. Extreme danger. 48. They owe a big debt to the universe. They owe a debt to the universe. This could affect them financially. The number 24. It's going to show up in the current spiritual records here. Yeah, they may have tried to bully an angel. Oh my God, the angel is so profoundly gifted, and oh my God, it's scary here. They showed malice towards an angel. Yeah, I see 333, light worker. The light worker, angel, chosen one. Somebody tried to bully them. This could be a mad ass female. Period. The number 57, spiritual records. You could be confident. Okay. They're more on that lower vibrational. They could be insecure. Let's go ahead and close this out. 36, criminal activity. Death in the reverse. They may have done something over and over with the death in the reverse. Oh my God. Wow, the number 24. It may have been spell work. Okay. My goodness gracious. They done spell work on somebody that's very abundant here. I see the ship here. You could try. You could. I see the ship here, indicating that you may pick up on energies of people that have that are on ships, voyages, all kind of energies. My goodness, wow. The number 78 indicating you're in your purpose. You have a purpose. 7878 indicating somebody in their purpose. You're profoundly, man. Your level is profound. You could have a lover. They're profound. Profoundly gifted. My goodness. My goodness gracious. Man, this is a female. She don't try to bully you. And this a feminine energy try to bully you. Insecure feminine energy. Let's go ahead and close this out. Take what you need. You could be in Portugal. Yeah. I'm getting Ganesh's energy here. You could be picking up on Ganesh's energy. Yeah, you're spiritual. He lets me see spiritual power. A spiritual powerhouse here. You're not greedy either. But you may have came across some karmatic energies that were. So you're not surprised here. Okay, you might not be. Let's go ahead and close this out. It may have surprised you. It's going to show up in your spiritual records. Yeah, I see 410. You could be an Aries. Aries, hey Aries. Aries season is loading. You may not see this until Aries season. You could like cannabis here. You could be at a carnival here. You may not need to be in no altered state to get any kind of visions or downloads. You could just be that damn good. You could be that good. You don't need no alcohol, no substance. You don't have to be on location. My goodness. Wow. Yeah, you could be like a police sketch artist here. Psychic police sketch artist. Period. You may get visions of people's faces. Take this message how it resonates. Wow. You could be in Kentucky. Yeah. You may pick up on people that smoke cigarettes here. Take this message how it resonates. August the 10th. You could be a Leo. Period. That may hurt you. And it may make you sad here. The smoking. Take this message how it resonates. Wow. Our bodies are temples. Yes. March the 5th, 1985 could be your birthday. Maybe you stopped smoking here. Okay. Maybe you never smoked. That's good. Period. Maybe you channel people that have passed away here. Take this message how it resonates. You could be a channeler for sure. You definitely could have significant Scorpio position. Let's go ahead and close this out. You have significant Scorpio position. Significant. Scorpio Mars, Scorpio Moon, Saturn in Scorpio, Jupiter Scorpio, 8th house Scorpio. I don't know, your 12th house could be Scorpio. That's deep as hell. You may creep into people's dreams, not like you're doing it on purpose. Maybe they're subconscious. Oh my goodness gracious. Somebody tried to scare you. They tried to scare you here, or they bully. This is a crazy female in some cases. 57, 57, 57. The death energy in the reverse. I see four times somebody's done something to you. Attempted to do something to you. Okay. It did not go unnoticed, and it's not going to go unpunished. This is like some sort of weird person that has some sort of obsession with an angel. They have an obsession with an angel. Trying to destroy an angel. The health of an angel, the angel is in good health. Your name could be Angel. They were heinous. I get the hangman energy. Man. My goodness. Wow, collective. The 5th house with the 3rd house. This is an angry karmatic energy. They mad at the wrong person. They mad at the wrong energy. Period. They taking their anger out on It's just bad. That's bad what they're doing here. So let's go ahead and close this out. Period. The color red shows their anger. The color blue could be because of your stability. They're angry at somebody stable or jealous. I see the word jealousy. They jealous of a stable one. The stable one just happens to be profoundly gifted. Profoundly gifted angel. Okay, profoundly gifted angel. Oh, is this your lover? They go to lovers. Somebody lover? Old lover. Yeah, the lovers with the Two of Cups can show an ex. I don't know. Yeah, this is an old lover in some cases. It's a financial battle. They're battling somebody wealthy, or they came at somebody wealthy. And I get Willie. In the movie Ghost, you see Willie and Carl. This is like Willie and Carl type. They may have tried to take out an angel here. The angel is profoundly gifted. They were looking at something from a financial aspect here. Yeah. The color red is here. The color blue. The color red, the color blue. The color red and the color blue can show them bullying an angel. Trying to bully the damn angel. The color red with the color blue. This could be a man that came at divine feminine in hostile energy. He angry at the angel. He mad. He trying to hurt the angel. Take this message how it resonates, collective. Yeah, I see the color green. The energy. The angel is abundant here. They're abundant. They're Scorpio. This person is trying to chop. They're trying to trifle with somebody that can commune with the deceased. That's crazy work. Let's go ahead and close this out. They're trying to give this person a hard time. You may see this person before they leave this place. That's how crazy. That's how. I mean, it's like, are they sure they know? Are they sure they want to trifle with you? They may have to come before you before they leave. That's how powerful you may be. They got a warning about interfering with fate. I'm picking up on Joseph's energy. You could be like Joseph here. Joseph was very powerful. Okay, extreme powerful man. God made him extremely powerful. Period. He had his brothers that didn't like him, didn't want to see him do well. He faced some obstacles, but he rose to great prominence. I feel like you're healing. They may need your healing. That's what's so crazy, and that's going to be unavailable. You could have the potential to have healed somebody that may have hurted you. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and close this out. Yeah, Virgo shows a magician. The magician is a healer. Somebody that hurt you, you could have healed. Divine feminine. This could be a wicked relative of yours. They completely unhealed. Childish. Let's see what else is here. That's twisted. Let's see what else is here. Taurus is here. I told you Taurus make people feel safe. They can. Wow. Taurus on the 5th house, you can be very attractive. Let's go ahead and close this out. Collective, take what you need from this message. Period. Yeah, your name could be Brooklyn. You could be a Cancer woman. Very attractive. Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands she is that one that a lot of people may have to end up, that they may have to see her. They may have to see this King of Wands. The King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, they may not want to see this person, but that's just a part of the gift that they have. These people got to come before these powerful individuals in some cases before they leave here. Period. Maybe not just only that, but it's possible that that could happen. Yeah, you could be very prosperous. I mean, that's what it's given. Your name could be Guy. You could be a chef, divine masculine. You could be that guy. Okay. Somebody in the shadows. Okay. Looking at you as some sort of material harvest. Looking at you as a way to get some sort of material harvest. Period. They show up as dangerous, 48. The universe is aware of them. They may have done some binding work. They tried to bind an angel. Period. Some birds are not meant to be caged. You're the medicine wheel. You're the medicine wheel. Medicine wheel. I told you, you could heal some of these people that's been trying to hurt you. That's the crazy part. Some of these people have low self-esteem. Period. Divine Masculine, you could be pretty happy today. You could be working with some cloves. CLOVES. You must have those in your house. They're a must-have. Period. You could be working with onions in your spiritual practices. Your spirit animal could be the beluga whale. Period. Your favorite colors could be blue, purple. Blue, the blue is stability. The color is purple is royalty. This person is royalty. They stable. I see the black pepper. The black pepper is good to banish unwanted energies. Period. Yeah. Somebody may have been using all kind of stuff here in some sort of attempt to hurt an angel. The universe is aware of this. There's an evil queen. I told you it's a female. Take this message. There's a feminine energy. It doesn't have to be female. Feminine energy. There go that word again. Gold. They were trying to get a material harvest. They were expecting this, some sort of material harvest. They show up as the dragon. The dragon is the devil. They could have an amputee. They could have had their leg amputated here. Damn. Look at the justice with the cleansing. They should leave you alone. Period. They may have been working with a cauldron. They done put your name in the cauldron. Put some items in a cauldron. Man. I see the Lions Gate portal. Somebody could be in trouble for something they done back in August 2025. Period. Something they could be trying to plan August 2026. This could be a relative. Period. I see Archangel Michael and I see Archangel Azrael. Oh, they come out together here. Are they twins? There are some stories about these beautiful archangels being twins. Archangel Michael and Archangel Azrael. Oh my God. They come out together here. The Death Angel and the Archangel Michael. Oh my God. There's a you got a soulmate. I feel like this could be the archangels. That could be the union energy with the love and the move and the balance energy. I feel like the union can show your connection to the archangels. I see Azrael here and I see Michael. Gabriel is here. Azrael, the Death Angel. Dang. Somebody may have been real wicked. They're unhealed. This is a childish karmatic energy. There go that word sacrifice. There's an archangel that keeps the spiritual books. Metatron. Somebody was trying to get some money. Material harvest here. They try to hurt a light worker. The light worker is profoundly gifted. Prolifically gifted. Let's talk about it. Extravagantly wealthy. Period. You might not see it yet in the physical, but it's coming. Yeah. You could be in the Bay Area. Period. Oh my goodness. Somebody saw you as some sort of opportunity to get some money. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Yeah, so you finally see who this person is. They may have wanted to hurt you here. You might know who they are. Aquarius energy. The Aquarius energy shows a star. You're a star. Damn. Star manifester. Powerful manifester. You may be an entertainer. You may be someone that just channels mass amounts of people on a grand scale. Wow. Yeah, somebody was on some weird stuff right here. It was just like, what the heck? They over there trying to get some, and you're doing something to help souls and humanity, and this person is just trying to get some money. Let's see what else is here. Let's go ahead and close this out. They were sending heavy evil eye. They were trying to project their depression and illness on you. Take this message how it resonates. Heavy projection. Period. I see the peacock. The peacock can show a show off. This is a show off here. The coyote, they thought something was funny. You see the coyote? Yeah, they may have thought something was funny. They picked the battle. We see choose your battles. They chose the battle. Period. They tried to battle somebody that is spiritually supported. That's crazy work. Somebody that they may need spiritual support from. you might can command a spirit. Like, come on, let's talk about it. You could be badass right here. Your name could be Ralph. You could be sensitive. Okay. Look, the time master. The time master. I feel like you were patient here. You were patient with a show off. There are some people that are not going to be patient with your ass. They're not. If you get hurt while they're protecting themselves, if you get hurt while they're protecting themselves, then that's the risk you took. You shouldn't have messed with them. Period. Yeah, your favorite colors could be yellow and lavender. Yeah, there was a snake here. The snake was trying to go before you, or I don't know. They were trying to outdo you. Look, the shine. They were trying to outdo you. I don't know how they thought that was going to be possible. Period. You're way more powerful. Wow. Wow. The sacral energy. You could have powerful sacral energies. Thank you, Father God, for these messages. Hey, if I'm out of line here, Father God, forgive me here. Okay. Period. We ain't trying to be out of line. Okay. Just reading the energy here. Thank you, Father God, once again for these messages. Period. The spirit and the soul belongs to God. Period. You could be a Sagittarius. Yeah, you're spiritually gifted. I see Archangel Raziel. He could be working with you. Archangel Raphael, he's here, the divine physician. The archangels are coming through. Archangel Raziel, he works with people that are spiritually gifted. Yeah, teacher. There was a deceptive person right here. The deceptive person was looking for a harvest, material harvest. You could be a rapper, famous rapper. Period. It may just be what you're supposed to be. Period. Yeah. I see the word courage. Courage. Your name could be Mary. Oh my God, I'm getting a lot of energy. You could be an entertainer. Period. Somebody was listening to something that told them to go against you here. This person thought that they could outshine you. Is this a copycat? This could be a few of them. Look at that man right there, divine masculine. Look at that female, divine feminine. A couple of copycats. Damn, a couple of copycats. Oh boy, wow. Our Heavenly Father is aware of them. Very interesting. Yeah, I'm hearing the end of the road by Boyz II Men, and I see this man at the end of a obstacle energy. I'm right on the money. Somebody walked themselves right into the grave they may have tried to dig for you. You could be unconditionally loving. Mother Mary is here. She can teach us the essence of unconditional love. Period. I see Archangel Haniel. You could be a psychic. I told you. Honor your inner knowing. You got to respect your intuition because that's what it is. Don't doubt it. You're right on the money. Somebody wanted to be the one to have this ability. They may have wanted some sort of improvement for some sort of I don't know. They wanted some sort of money. I'll just say. They wanted to be the one to show up as this magnificent type of energy. This is the truth. They don't hold your gifts. Not in the least. This person tried to look like you and everything. There's a divine physician, Raphael. Archangel Raphael. Thank you, Father God, for Archangel Raphael. The divine physician is here. Dang. Yeah. He's healing you. He can. He works with healers. People that are healers. People that want to learn about this type of situation. Call upon Archangel Raphael. People that need healing. Yeah. They may have tried to affect your breathing. Control breathing. This copycat is twisted. They need Metatron. They're asking for Archangel Metatron. He keeps the spiritual records. Now, why they ask? Look at the book. Oh, I can't make this up. There go the book right there. There you go. They got a fear. They wanted to feast. Look, she wanted to sit on your throne. He wanted to sit on your throne. Look, they wanted to feast. I don't know, like, did they not think about the work that it would require to get to the level in which you were at? They just wanted to plant their ass in your seat and eat and feast. This person wanted to they wanted the rewards without doing the work. It don't work like that. You had to do the work. You had to go through the fire. Suffering in silence. You may have suffered in silence. This is the truth. Your spirit animal could be the owl. The owl is here. The owl, he came out pretty strong in December 2025. We see the owl here again. He can show us wisdom. You're discerning. There's a need to be. Somebody just wanted to step up and look the part. I don't know what people be thinking. They wanted the rewards without the work. That's what it is. This is a childish person that was willing to do something bad in order to sit down and feast on the throne that's not theirs. They asking for Archangel Metatron. Period. Yeah, I see Archangel Gabriel. The trumpet has been sounded here. Look, they want some sort of reconsideration. I told you, no doubt. Not the right time. Period. It might not happen. Or something like that. Maybe they were offered some sort of warning here, and they kept trying to say it's not. Maybe they were offered some sort of grace, or they had some sort of grace period. I don't know what this is. They want his attention. It's like maybe God is not answering them. Not the right time. Period. Oh my goodness. Somebody that's discontented and bored, that lacks creativity. They're awaiting some sort of situation. Yeah. Loved ones in heaven. This person is trying to connect to the Archangel Metatron. He keeps the spiritual records. They could be wanting some sort of leniency. I'm not really sure. I'm getting the Death Angel Azrael's energy. Wow. I just saw a vision of that. It may not. That's. Wow. Collective. Hey, do not dig a pit for your brother. Do not dig a pit. Do not dig a pit. Do not dig a pit. They could have wanted your partner, your soulmate. This your soulmate, Divine Feminine. They could have wanted him. This could be a copycat. This could be a copycat. Okay. Do not dig a pit for your brother. Do not dig a pit for your sister. You're going to fall in it. Somebody fell into the grave they tried to dig for you. Now they're begging for leniency. Maybe they want some sort of spiritual court session, or they want to be heard here. They want the ancestors. Look at the word grief. They tried to grieve an angel because they wanted a material harvest. This person wanted to be the angel. Let's just talk about it. Yeah. They wanted to be this person. This is so scary right here. This is deep scary. Yeah. This is a snake. This snake could be in your family. Okay, let's see what else is here. They're asking for some sort of reconsideration, or I don't know. Look, they wanted to give. Look, giving and receiving. They wanted to take something here. They wanted to receive something here. Something that they did not work to earn. Something that is not theirs. Okay. 6th house shows us this. They was expecting to get something that didn't belong to them. There's that word breathe again. Take time to breathe. They may have been heavily affecting your breathing or attempting to alter your breathing. That's going to show up in the spiritual records. Oh my goodness. It will show up in the spiritual records. Divine Masculine is the King of Cups here. I feel like the King of Cups is Archangel Metatron's energy. The upper world. I'm right on the money. The upper world. Wow. They show up as the number 11. This is a karmic energy that's rebellious. They try to sit and plop their seat on. They try to plop their ass on a throne that wasn't theirs. Period. You could be working with the element of sentiment in your spiritual practices at this time. Take all these messages how they resonate. They try to grieve you. Period. They try to grieve an angel. Earth angel. Damn. Woo. Let's see what else is here. The death angel Azrael stands out pretty strong here. Look, the gatherer. I can't make it up. The gatherer. They could have a fear of death. I mean, I don't understand why people have a fear of death if they're trying to send out death. That's weird. You could dish it out, but you can't take it. Look, reconsideration. There may be no reconsideration. You had enough time. They had enough time. They were warned to stop. Don't do that. Don't keep doing that. It's not smart to do that. Look, denied. Denied reconsideration. They denied growth here. This person was unwilling, unyielding in terms of healing and growing. They denied it. That's what it's saying. It's possible. Let's reconsider this here. Let's focus on what we need to do to put ourselves in a position that would be beneficial for us. Let's not focus on what the collective got going on. That's the vibe. This person is like, nope. This just an evil person. They met the death angel Azrael. I mean, it's possible that they got to see him about you. Yeah, I see Archangel Jeremiah. There you go. He needed to come out here. We see Archangel Jeremiah and Archangel Zaddiel, indicating this person is unforgiving, unhealed. They harboring some sort of resentment. They could just walk around just mad and bitter and angry. They got some sort of chip on their shoulder. You earned your rewards. Well-deserved rewards. You put the work in to get your rewards. And that's what it's given. Your name could be Angela. You could be in Times Square here. My goodness. You could be a Pisces. Pisces shows you pursuing your goals here. Pisces shows that magical aspect of this angel here. They're very magical. They're like a bridge between, they're like some sort of bridge between earth and heaven, like spiritually and physical world. They're magical. And somebody was trying to hurt them to get a material harvest here. They were trying to be them to claim some sort of material harvest that they have coming in, that they've worked to get. Period. Somebody tried to show up to claim. My goodness. Yeah, there's Archangel Jeremiah. This person they have a lack of forgiveness. They may be unremorseful for something they've done here. Archangel Jeremiah, he can show us that. They were trying to get some victory and success. They had a dark wish. 11th house shows us. Period. All this type of anger and hostility, you could, this is creepy. I don't know who they thought they were fooling, but they were not fooling God. They were not fooling our Heavenly Father. Period. The King of Pentacles. Our Heavenly Father is the King of Pentacles. Period. Period. Wow. Somebody has to move on here. They got to. The Death Angel pretty much showed us this. Some sort of ending they're experiencing. The death energy can show some sort of okay, you need to move on. Some sort of trial. Some sort of karma they got to pay. It's like, you got to move on. They could pass away. I don't know. The Five of Pentacles, they broke. Okay, so that could be the death energy. Okay, you broke. You're not this angel. Okay. This could be like a this could be like a mistress trying to overthrow like the missus of the house for her position. To take control of the house and the husband and the welfare and the business of the house. My goodness gracious. Wow. That's what this is. It's like a peasant trying to take over somebody's palace. It's like, ew. Some sort of peasant energy trying to take over the kingdom. They're not even smart enough to run the affairs of the kingdom. Of the business. It's weird. Let's see what else is here. Let's see what else is here. Let's see what else is here. The Three of Swords is here. They definitely show up as a criminal. Wow, 36 criminal activity. And they may be unremorseful too. I get the possum energy. He can show this. The possum can show us somebody that's not sorry for what they done. They had their eye on something here. And they was set on getting some sort of victory concerning the situation. They kept waiting. Maybe I see the word heartbeat for you to have some sort of issue regarding your breathing and your heart. Yeah, you could be action oriented. Move your body. Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands is moving their body. They're on the move. You hear the reader say it. You hear the reader say it. Don't sit in energy that is not yours. Don't do that. Send that energy back. You don't have to sit in it. Yeah. You fought something here. You fought something. Somebody was wicked towards you. They were wicked. Yeah, they were wicked. Your name could be Miriam. You could have a mural in your home. You could have a portrait of yourself above your grand piano. Maybe that's what you want. Yes. Somebody was wicked right here. I get that movie, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. You see that crazy lady? She came in that lady house. She tried to seduce the lady husband. She unalived the lady best friend. Okay, she breastfed the lady baby. She tried to kidnap the baby child. She did hurt the husband. My goodness gracious. Go watch that movie, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. This is her. Man, this is her. Maybe she feels like you've done something here. Some sort of injustice was committed here. If you watch that movie, you would know that. The lady felt like her husband was unfair in a situation when he was clearly guilty. Period. Wow. It's about some sort of material and spiritual prosperity here. Material and spiritual prosperity. She wants to. You see how in that movie, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, she had already put the wife in a hospital, and she was standing in her nightgown, soaking wet in the kitchen, looking at the husband. He says, "There's only one woman for me," and she's like, "I know." Go watch that movie. He's like, "My wife." Okay, my wife. You're not my wife. Here, this could be somebody that could be trying to seduce your masculine in the spirit. Come on to him, engage in intimate matters with him in the spirits. My goodness gracious. Yeah, I see the word spiritual abundance, communicate clearly, and success. This person wanted your life. You're masculine for sure. They wanted him. They wanted your house. Your material and spirit. Maybe your husband being wealthy here. Some sort of material and spiritual prosperity. They go to Death Angel and Michael, Archangel Michael. They came out again twice in this message. There they go again. Bitch, back up, back off, back away. No, oh my God. This could be this person wanted your masculine. They wanted him. Yeah, they were waiting. They were patiently waiting for you to have some sort of issue with your breathing or your heart. Did they think that your masculine may not even want this person? Oh my goodness gracious. They may have been trying to show up as you to, I don't know. I'm hearing the word conceive. Damn. This is really truly terrifying. I get the movie Single White Female energy. This is how this person looks for real. Okay, they were trying to show up as some sort of goddess type energy, magical being. Yeah, OMG. Look, dreams coming true. Ooh. Yeah, they had a dream right here. They had a dream of being something that they're not. Okay, having something that ain't theirs. This person wanted your life. Literally. They were looking at you in the masculine here. Y'all happy? Dang. Let's go ahead and close this out. Wow, this person is angry too. They have to accept something. Yeah. The death angel on that ass. Leave this person alone. This person may have tried to bully you. I saw that come out here quite a bit here. Yeah, 1112 is a rebellious, secret rebellion. Secret rebellion. It's not secret in the spirit. It's spiritually known. This person will show up as a 7th house enemy. So we see Archangel Michael here. We see Archangel Metatron. Archangel Gabriel. He's coming through. Pretty strong. Period. Oh, Archangel Jeremiah. Archangel Haniel. We see Archangel Zaddiel. We see Archangel Raziel. We see Archangel Metatron pretty strong in this message. These archangels are keeping you safe here from somebody that literally wants... They want to walk around this bitch like they're you. They want to walk around like they're you. Wow, you could be an award-winning actor or actress here. Take this message how it resonates. Yeah, they're a narcissist. They had a choice. They chose the battle. Okay. They didn't choose to be a better person. They chose to try to be somebody else. This could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here. Okay. Yeah, they childish. Let's go ahead and close this out. This is not to be taken lightly. The extreme lengths in which somebody went here. Diabolical. They're willing to take you out for your situation, for your life, your husband, your children, your house, your happiness. Yeah, this is vengeful. Let's go ahead and close it out. Thank you, Father God. Damn, this is vengeful. Cancer. Cancer woman. Scorpio woman. They the devil. Doesn't have to be a female. I see a guy too. Divine masculine. Let's see what else is here. Let's go ahead and close this out. He was just as equally psychotic. Yeah. You could be a May the 10th Taurus. May the 10th can show... It can show us somebody... It can show us somebody prominent. Somebody that's prominent. I mean, the May the 10th can literally show this. You're in the sun's energy. Period. Keep shining, baby. Keep shining. You may like the movie The Shining. That's been coming out. Neptune's energy. Okay, period. Neptune represents the planet of dreams, baby. You could have Neptune and Scorpio. Go study your natal chart. Neptune and Scorpio show somebody determined to make it. They're gonna make it. Take this message how it resonates. Pretty scary situation here. My goodness. You could be in a commercial for Pepsi. You could like Pepsi soda here. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So go watch the movie The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Go watch the movie Single White Female. This is a extreme case of a copycat. Extreme case of copycat here. Okay, extreme. They didn't just pick anybody. They picked the ethereal being. They picked the ethereal being that is a bridge between heaven and earth, that taps in and out the physical and spiritual type of world. That's who they attempted to mimic here, to copy here. They really bit off more than they could chew. It's what it's given. Yeah, there's a marriage here. This person wanted your life. They wanted the life of a light worker. Okay? You're being called to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker to assist humanity. This person is not a light worker. They wanted the life of a light worker here. They wanted to show up as a light worker here. Period. They are of the dark. Period. Woo! They need to get on a realization of their soul's mission here. Maybe they got a warning about this. Go find your own path here. Go find your own path here. Let's go ahead and close this out. It's time to move on. Leave the light worker alone. 911. This is like a stark warning or a final warning, or they've been warned. Maybe no more warnings. Your angels are encouraging you to continue on your path here. Period. They're supporting you. Angels are supporting you here. You shining. Your name could be Shine. Yeah, be optimistic here, collective. Let's go ahead and close this out. Take what you need from this message and leave the rest. God bless you.